protect yourself against energy vampires. They live among us, in human form. To the untrained eye, it is almost impossible to tell the difference. Typically they look like you and I, but they're not like us at all. They are vampires, and their modus operandi is not to steal your blood but rather, your precious energy, your life force, your mojo. To drain you emotionally and psychologically. To frustrate you with their repetitious, self-indulgent, attention-seeking diatribe. They are often bitter, angry and resentful. And they want you to share their pain. They don't want solutions, they want pity. They don't want constructive feedback, they want attention. They don't want to take responsibility, they want to blame and vent. They seem to revel in their own misery. Day in, day out. They have the same conversations about the same issues with the same people and produce the same result, no change. They major on minors. They bring others down. They have a gift for finding the negative. They are emotionally exhausting to be around. They inhabit our workplaces, our families, our schools, and they permeate every corner of society. Note, I will point out that energy vampires are not to be confused with the vast majority of people who simply need help, support, direction and care, and are serious about working on themselves and their situation. They are also not to be confused with people who are genuinely looking for answers, not attention or sympathy, and are prepared to accept responsibility, be accountable and be proactive. No, the people I'm talking about here are relentless in their negativity and their woe-is-me-ness, outrageism. As most of you know, I am serious about helping people create their best life, and I choose to spend much of my life working with a wide range of people to help them confront and deal with their issues and create their own version of amazing. But, I'm not about letting people monopolize my time and energy, and I won't buy into their poor attitude or their negativity. I don't care how messed up someone's life or situation is, if they have a good attitude, I'll help them. Gladly. If they're a vampire, I'm out there. See ya, wouldn't wanna be ya. It's great to be a giver, a carer and a feeler, sometimes, but now and then we need to take a stand with certain people. Because if we don't, we begin to suffer and then nobody wins. So here are my tried and proven tips for coping with energy vampires. Not every tip is appropriate for every person and situation, but you might find some of them useful. Identify the vampires in your life, acknowledge the impact they have on you, and make a resolution to change the way you communicate, interact with, exist with those people. Don't buy into their "life's not fair and nobody understands me" monologues. Feed it and you'll create a monster. Be straight with them and tell them that you will not have the same conversations about the same issues anymore. Yes, this takes courage. This sounds harsh, but some vampires need to be avoided. Don't give them too much time. When a vampire walks into my office, I stand as if I'm about to go somewhere. I'll give them a few minutes, and if I feel we're heading down the same old path, I'll start walking and shut the conversation down. Ask them questions like, "So you've identified the issues, tell me how you can change things for the better?" If you have a vampire who is in your life to stay, family perhaps, create some rules of engagement. I will not talk about these issues again until I see you doing Z's. Choose your friends and acquaintances wisely. Make sure you spend lots of time with people who will drag you up, not down. You need to keep your tank full. Spending lots of time with vampires is draining and unenjoyable. Pay attention to the remainder of your work week. How many do you have lurking around your office?